All right, so what I'm going to do in this example is we're going to derive the formula for u dot v. That is u dot v equals the magnitude of u times the magnitude of v times the cosine of the angle between the two vectors. How do we get, where does this come from? It comes from one of the formulas, the law of cosines. So the law of cosine, just using the law of cosine formulas, we have this. Maybe I should draw a little picture here. If we have u and we have v, let's say we have something like this. This is u, and this is some vector v, then this vector is u minus v. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at. So what is the magnitude of u minus v? Well, the magnitude squared. The magnitude is the square root of u minus v, x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. So that is the magnitude, but then we're squaring that. What's the magnitude of u? Well, that's just using the magnitude formula. We get x1 squared plus y1 squared. The magnitude of v, and then this is squared. The magnitude of v is the square root of x2 squared plus y2 squared, and then we square this result. And that's minus 2 times the magnitude of u. The magnitude of u, as we already did, is the square root of x1 squared plus y1 squared times, actually this here, we don't need to calculate. This, let's just leave this as the magnitude of u, magnitude of v, cosine theta, because that's going to come out in our formula. Okay, well, when we square square roots, they're inverse operations. They kind of cancel each other. So we get x1 minus x2 quantity squared, y1 minus y2 quantity squared. That's equal to x1 squared plus y1 squared plus x2 squared plus y2 squared minus this quantity at the end. Okay, so now let's just do the algebra here. Squaring this out, we get x1 squared minus 2 x1 x2 plus x2 squared. Squaring this, we get y1 squared minus 2 y1 y2 plus y2 squared, and that's equal to this. x1 squared plus y1 squared, x2 squared plus y2 squared, minus 2 magnitude u, magnitude v, cosine theta. All right, so again, the theta here is this. This is the angle between the two vectors. So now if I subtract x1 squared from both sides, those zero out. x2 squares, those zero out. y1 square, that zeroes out. And y2 square, that zeroes out. And we're left with this. So let me factor out a negative 2 x1 x2 plus y1 y2. So we end up with that after I factor the 2 out. And over here we get minus 2 magnitude u, magnitude v, cosine theta. Divide both sides by negative 2, and we'll get 1 on each side. So those go away after we divide by 2. Well, what is this right here? This is u dotted on v, because u dotted on v is x1 times x2 plus y1 times y2. So this is u dotted on v. And let me just, so we end up with u dot v, which is this. That's equal to the magnitude of u, magnitude v, times the cosine of theta. So that's a little derivation of where this formula comes from, and that's the formula we use to find the angle between any two vectors.